Danielle Ivins-Fishman. I'm an integrative trauma-informed coach. I'm a social and emotional educator in schools, but of course that's not happening right now. And I just am really excited to be here. I think that there's this really strong, beautiful theme that we're all here to honor the whole human, the mind, body, spirit path of connecting all of us. So where I come into this with my own work is I love working one-on-one with people to help them step into more and more empowerment, integration. So the work that I do is coaching. So that's what it's called. At the same time, it's a combination of working with the whole human. I have a specific approach where I come in on a nervous system level. So part of my training, I'm a TRE provider. So someone will be coming, Mike will be coming after me to speak more about TRE, tension and trauma releasing exercises. So I blend a lot of what I do into the vehicle of integrative coaching, and I meet the person right where they're at. I look at what area of life they're really struggling in. So we kind of start to contain what is most, I wouldn't say difficult, but it usually feels that way. Because those areas of difficulty are the areas where we're meant to excel. It's a great place to explore. So when a client sits in front of me, whether they're still in counseling, whether, doing all of the other approaches that they're doing, of course, promoting any kind of wellness activity, and this is why we're all here, because Airmid has just an amazing choice. So where I come in is I sit with a client and I just help them look at, we put it into 6 areas of life. But we find the one that if that one area started to become more empowered, if there was transformation there, that they would see that the entire aspects of their life would begin to open up, would begin to get better. So we start there. What we do is we start to set self-motivated goals, and goals are made up of 2, and it sounds a little dry, and actually it's really fun. But what we do, what we now know through different neurological parts of ourselves, that we usually are struggling because we're in an area where there's lots of feelings of being stuck. So what happens to the front part of our brain, our cortex, is that starts to shut down. So those areas become very difficult to start to, well, it's hard to get clear there. So we get very clear with what in that one area are we looking to contain. So whether it's relationships, if I just started looking at my relationships, or I'm really struggling there, and then we start to pull together what we would call SMART goals. And goals, again, goals are steps that we take towards outcomes. So it's dreaming big, looking at the areas that we're really looking to excel in, and we begin a relationship there. The whole time we're doing this, though, I am starting to have you clue into making friends with your nervous system. So it's a huge piece of what I do. My background is mostly in business. The last 8 years, I've stepped back into integrative coaching. And I have to say that through my business experience, it's part of what I do to help contain goals. Because whether it's relationships, whether it's our professional goals, all of those areas, if we can bring a beautiful structure, a scaffolding around it, we can start supporting the body, mind, spirit. So there's a lot of areas that we'll go into. I love helping clients create very customized toolboxes. Basically, that's a way of saying we find out what that nervous system needs to start to regulate, and then we figure out what life we can start to jump into, and really start to find out who we are, start to step into our genius. So it's about uncovering our genius, unblocking what areas of life we somehow have blocked. And so it's a conscious dive into the unconscious mind, honoring, it's releasing shame, it's starting to just step into the person that we are. So it's a fun adventure, and I love being a guide along the way.